Arizona football fans packing into State Farm Stadium, hoping to see some big wins. But the stadium itself, which will host the Super Bowl this winter, has a streak of failures when it comes to fire safety. The ABC 15 investigators spent weeks obtaining and reading nearly 200 state fire inspection reports. And tonight, our Melissa Blasius is asking the stadium's top manager what he's willing to do to stop these repeat violations.
State Farm Stadium and its 63,000 seats, home turf for the Arizona Cardinals.
Very big and very red.
The Red Sea.
The stadium also hosts concerts, shows, the Fiesta Bowl, and next February,
so Arizona, you are officially on the clock.
Super Bowl LVII. But before a single ticket holder walks through the concourse for any of those events, inspectors from the State Fire Marshal's office check out the stadium's systems and setup to help ensure your safety.
This stadium is inspected probably more than any other NFL stadium in the country. I can say that pretty confidently.
We kind of view it at times, this been one of the safer buildings in Arizona because we're in there so often.
That's what the State Fire Marshal and Stadium General Manager told me, even though this building failed 87 out of 190 fire code inspections in the last 5 years. That's a 46% failure rate.
Is that an okay number to you?
I wouldn't say it's an okay number. No, I wouldn't agree with that's an okay number, but that is not unusual.
Fire Marshal Cassie Peters says just one fire code violation results in a failed inspection. But as the ABC 15 investigators checked, nearly all of State Farm Stadium's failed inspections had multiple violations. In some cases, more than 20 violations in one day. Problems ranging from fire alarm troubles to blocked exit doors and fire lanes to fire extinguishers in the wrong place or missing fire safety plans. Arizona's fire code requires most violations be fixed within 10 days, but that doesn't always happen.
How long is too long to fix something that's a fire code violation?
I think that you don't want anything to sit idle for any length of time unnecessarily. Sometimes there takes some time for materials to be ordered or for a vendor to be scheduled to come in.
ABC 15 consulted fire code experts across the country who said stadium egress violations are the most concerning because in a fire or another emergency, people can panic and trample one another if a door is locked or obstructed. State Farm Stadium was written up dozens of times for egress issues, including this one in the Brewhouse food area. The exit pathways were blocked for the entire last football season.
Is this fixed for this year?
That is fixed. That is fixed.
Do you know why it took months to fix something that looks like just you had to take down some panels?
You know, again, I don't know off the top of my head, but I can follow up.
Then there's the fire alarm system itself, racking up violations. The ABC 15 investigators found dozens of reports showing trouble codes, the system operating in test mode, or other issues where it was not fully operational.
Can you tell me why there have been so many code violations involving the alarm system in this stadium?
Well, the system's not broken. The system works perfectly, you know.
Well, how does it work perfectly if there's this many violations?
What the violations there document is that there are system troubles, basically, is what they're referred to.
In 2021, a third-party fire alarm maintenance company even tagged the alarm system as non-compliant. State inspectors noted the red tag system on their reports for more than a year. Although State Farm Stadium General Manager Andy Gorchev did show us this document, saying the alarm was inspected and certified in August 2022. Fire prevention and preparedness especially top of mind this year after Denver's Empower Field at Mile High caught fire in March. It took firefighters 45 minutes to douse the burning seats, and 100 people had to be evacuated.
What may concern the folks who come to the stadium is that some of these things don't get fixed promptly.
Well, they're scheduled, and again, as you see over 4 years, there's a significant number and a significant volume of inspection reports. The intention and the expectation is that anything that's documented on an inspection report is addressed as quickly as possible. That's our goal, and that's what we work to do.
At what point do you have the ability to enforce the state law and actually say, you need to fix this, or we're going to fine you, or we're going to not let you occupy the building?
The violations that you've seen on the inspection reports does not meet that criteria.
And Fire Marshal Peters says he prefers an educational approach.
The total responsibility then shifts to the occupant or the manager of that property. And so it's incumbent upon them to take the action to fix it.
Gorchif says they are taking action, now calling their alarm maintenance company ASAP after inspectors detect a violation, instead of waiting for preset appointment times. When I asked why stadium staff hadn't been more proactive about detecting fire hazards and correcting them earlier, especially with the Super Bowl coming.
One of the things that I think is really important for us to do is, as you mentioned before, instead of waiting for the fire inspection, the official inspection that takes place with the fire marshal, is to do our own internal assessments and inspections with our staff so that we can catch these kind of easily rectified items before the formal inspection is conducted.
If I come back and I pull the fire inspection reports from now until December coming up, do you think I'll see an improved score for the stadium?
That would be my hope and expectation.
State Farm Stadium officials reiterating that safety is their #1 priority. The ABC 15 investigators also reached out to get fire inspection safety reports for other major sporting and entertainment venues across the valley, and will be following up with more reports on how they stacked up. I'm investigator Melissa Blazes, ABC 15, Arizona.
Melissa, thank you. The ABC 15 investigators also reached out to the Arizona Cardinals, asking if they had concerns about the fire safety inspections. We have not yet heard back.